Many of you might be planning a trip to the mountains for some good skiing within the next few weeks, or heading over to Hidden Valley Ski Resort in Wildwood for some winter fun. But a fast-paced trip down the slopes can easily turn into a slip, a slide, or an injury. So how do you prevent that from happening in the first place? Our next guest has some answers. Please welcome Dr. Jonathon Backus. He is a team physician for the United States Olympic ski team and also an orthopedic surgeon over at Barnes-Jewish Hospital. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Hey, we're thrilled to have you. This is so cool to have a U.S. Olympic ski doctor with us. What is your history with the team?
Yeah, so, when I was in fellowship at the Stedman Clinic in Vail, I had the opportunity to start working with the team, and I've been working with them for about 4 years, and it's been a real honor to volunteer for them. There's a big troop of people now around the athletes, and it's just great to kind of see them shine and help support them do that.
And unfortunately, you do see injuries. That's where you step in. What are some common skiing injuries?
Yeah, so by and large, the majority of ski injuries are the lower extremity. So mainly around the knee. So the ACL, the two ligaments that cross your knee, the MCL ligament on the inside, and the little bumper, the medial meniscus in between. I'm not primarily a knee surgeon. I generally deal with the ankle injuries. So you can get tibia fractures, you can get ankle sprains. I've seen calcaneus fractures or heel bone fractures. You can kind of get the gamut.
And no one likes when an injury happens, so we like to talk about preventing them. What are some ways people at home, if they do have a ski trip, anything like that, can maybe prevent an injury from happening?
So there's 4 things that usually cause ski injuries.
Okay.
Poor fitness, okay, poor judgment of terrain, poor measure of your ability, okay, and poor equipment or poor maintenance of your equipment. So really preventing ski injuries revolves around that, right? So you want to make sure you're in good cardiovascular fitness, good core, good leg strength, okay? Those are really important. You want to make sure you're making good decisions on the mountain. You may not want to send it over that 20-foot cliff, especially if you're from St. Louis, okay?
Good advice.
Don't overestimate your ability. And this kind of goes with the equipment. I used to live in the Denver area, and a lot of the things that people from out of state would come and say, oh, I'm an expert skier. Expert means different things at Hidden Valley versus a mountain in Colorado.
Absolutely.
So when you overestimate that, they change your bindings, and that really can set you up for a lot of injuries. So the last thing, equipment, all right? So you want to be in good equipment, all right? And that's kind of hard for people that don't live in the area because they rent a lot. But one of the things you can do is maybe purchase some of your own equipment. So if you're looking for an excuse to buy those ski boots, this is it, okay? Because that's going to make you more comfortable, it's going to make you safer, and it's going to make the equipment work a little bit better for you.
And as we wrap this up, maybe if you didn't follow those 4 rules, you do get injured while you're skiing, what do you do? Yeah,
so, by and large, most people know when they're seriously injured. I mean, if your knee's, twisted this way, that's a problem. Go to the emergency room, call ski patrol. Now, if you can't, or if that's not the case, right? If you stand up and your knee bends, right? Your ankle bends, that's a good sign. If you can put weight on it, that's a good sign. And if there's no swelling at the joints, meaning your knee, ankle, wrist, elbow, those are signs that usually whatever's going to happen can probably be happening on an outpatient basis. So just safely get down the mountain and contact your local orthopedist, and we can take care of you.
It's very interesting. Thank you so much for not skiing in, just driving in, because that would be weird on St. Louis area roads.
There's a little snow out there.
There is, a little bit. Thank you very much for coming in. And we'll post this segment following the show to our website, kmov.com/greatday. And Kent, you're a skier, right?
I love to ski. I've been very fortunate, knock on wood, so far.
Good.
But I know people that have been hurt, and it's a lot of what the doctor said. Poor stuff. Poor luck in some cases, too. All right, thank you. Still to come.